Here's the story of how I got hacked. And I got hacked today. I'm making this right after I got hacked. A virus, whatever you want to call it. So, here's the story. Now, I kept getting little pop-ups right over here. What just happened? I'm going to talk while fixing this. So I kept getting really annoying little pop-ups that kept happening over here. And I've never gotten those before. And I wanted it to stop. Probably like most people would. So, here's what I did. I think I fixed it. Let me make sure real quick. Okay. Hold on. Create screen projector. Okay. So, over here, annoying little random pop-ups. I wanted them to be gone. And that looks alright. And they wouldn't leave. So, I took matters into my own hands. As in, I pressed, there was a remove, there was a remove ads thing. So, I pressed the remove ads thing, and then it took me to a totally random website on Opera. And you know what that proves to me? Do not download Opera. The lag is going to get fixed in a minute. Okay. Do not download Opera. Whatever the heck you do not download Opera. It will hack you. I promise. Opera GX, that's a different story. It might be different. But do not download this, okay? Do not download Opera. What I have on my computer right now, I have to delete it right after this video. And I should be deleting it right now. But I have to delete it right after this video. Because it's going to put you in random little things. And it's going to be annoying as heck. So, do not download Opera. And, just like... Shoot, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, what am I trying to say? Don't download Opera. Download Opera GX, because it's much better than this crap. Yeah, well, Opera will hack you. And then, after I was sent to that little stupid website, there was a number on the screen. It was supposedly the Windows firewall protection thing, whatever. So I called it. Guess what? The guy that was on the phone was foreign. Now that is a telltale sign that the entire thing that you're doing is absolutely fake. That is a telltale sign. So then, I talked to them for a minute. They were like, is there an IP address on the screen? And I'm like, yes, but that's a little bit odd. That's weird that they would know that there's an IP address on the screen. That is a little bit weird. So I'm like, yeah. And then they say, okay, just give me the IP address and you'll be fine. And I'm like, well, I mean, like, I'm not saying you're a bad person, and I'm just saying, like, I don't really trust what's going on here, because, and then I mentioned that I'm a YouTuber. I mentioned, hey, I'm a YouTuber, this could affect my YouTube channel in a horrible way. So, they were like, okay, well, you have a choice. Like, do you want to fix your computer, or do you want to just drop this call? And I'm like, yeah, let's just hang up. So we hung up the phone, and I was stuck on that website for a long time. And I finally figured out. I was just like, I'm getting tired of this. So I started mashing buttons on my keyboard, hoping that my computer would restart or whatever. And it didn't restart, but I saw this little thing at the bottom here, this little bar. That let me know there's a way to get out of it. But on accident, I pressed PRTSC, which, if you don't know, I'll show you. I press it. It does this. It takes a screenshot. So I can like take a screenshot. See, look, wait for it. Yeah, screenshot. So I accidentally took a screenshot. And I started mashing buttons on my keyboard again, and I couldn't get it back. But eventually, I got out of Opera, and I figured out it's a hack. And at first I thought, hey, this is my computer doing it. If I can't Alt F4, if I can't F11, if I can't restart my computer, then this has got to be my computer doing it. But oh, I was so stupid just a couple minutes ago. I got out of Opera and I realized if I'm out of Opera, it was a tab that was doing that. So I realized if I'm out of Opera, if there's a tab that's doing that, if it's not my computer, it's got to be a hack. So I did some clickety clacks out of Opera. Yeah, that's the story of. That's basically how I got hacked. It was crazy, honestly. I just started mashing buttons, clickety clack, and then eventually I got a tab away. I pressed a new tab, and I realized there's gotta be an emergency backup code. If they accidentally hack themselves, they have to know the combination of buttons to get out of that code. So I got out of the code. I got out of that tab, closed it. I'm still worried that my IP address and all that stuff is still on here, my Gmail. I'm still worried that it's still on here. Because, okay, this is WinZip. This is a whole, I promise you, this is a totally different thing. Watch this. What just popped up? I promise you this is a totally different thing. This is WinZip. I gotta take that out too. But I promise you that's WinZip. That's not Opera. I'm safe. I just need to delete Opera and file a complaint. Report Opera. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the story of how I got hacked. I was so scared, honestly. I'm still worried because it said, no, wait, I'm not worried because I remember when I closed the tab, it said, changes you made might not be saved. So, it wasn't saved. So, all of my stuff is protected by Windows Firewall. So I am safe. I got out of there. I'm happy. Goodbye, peace. And as always, since I just got hacked, I want everybody to subscribe, please. Subscribe right now, please. Goodbye, peace. And as always, do it with me in 3, 2, 1. Zoom!